What up, guys? So we pretty much took everything out of the head. So what we're gonna do is go through the modules one by one, kind of have a quick overview on it, and also we're gonna check each PC board that's on these modules. So here we have our tilt module. I just wanted to go a little deeper dive into it, just so you get a better look. Here we have our motor that's screwed into this bracket that moves back and forth, that creates the tension for the belt along with the springs. And then on this side, we have our encoder wheel with our gear that goes through the optical sensor. So this is what I mentioned before that you don't want to bend, because it's kind of a pain in the butt to get it back into where it should be, or there's no way you're ever going to make it flat. So just kind of be careful when you're handling this module or the encoder wheel. And then we're going to follow the cable. And here we have the 9U board, which is going to be our tilt board. So here we have our optical sensor, our magnetic sensor, and our motor connector right here. I also removed two more cables. One's going to be the power, and then the other one is going to be the bus cable. And then on this end, we have the three cables, or the three different harnesses that we removed in order to get this tilt module out. And I wanted to mention this one because we have this little housing here, and it's kind of cool and also just good to know is that there's a board in here that's full of resistors. I know you can kind of see it. I'm trying to get a good angle on it. So that job for that board is just to create heat. And then we underneath here, again, I'm trying to get another angle. There's a little fan, and that job for that fan is to push that heat from that board to the lens so that we don't get any condensation on the lens. So here we have what I call our focus and zoom module. It's not only the focus and the zoom, it also has our two rotating prisms and our two different frosts. Here we have our number 4 PC board, or 4U. We have a nice protective sleeve that goes to the rest of the module, and everything else kind of goes just to right here, which is our motors and the two sensors. I know this is our 4U board because every single one of these labels have a 4 on it. I guarantee you, if you were to pull this and turn this around, you'd see a 4U sticker on it. So that's kind of another way to identify your board. Just see what all the connectors say on it. So here we have our framing module. Our framing module has our 6U board in it. Right here, you can see that it has a 6U. This board does have a piggyback board, and it's pretty much just used for more connectors. Also runs the rotating motor that rotates the full module. The fan, so if you get a 6U fan error, this is going to be your guy right here. And if I turn this around, you could see that we have our framing system here, and the blades go in and out. And then also right here, you have your iris gear. So here we have the module that holds our rotating Gobo wheel, our static Gobo wheel, our animation wheel, and our color wheel. Over here on this other end, we have our 5U PC board that controls everything that's on this module. So if I'm going to turn this back around, one thing I want to note, and I note this on every unit that has some sort of rotating Gobo, we have 2 magnets and 2 sensors. So once you turn on your unit, what this does is spin. This sensor specifically is going to look for this magnet. So it's like, all right, cool. I found our homing position. Next, I need to find the indexing position, or at least the home for it. So what it's going to do is spin, 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 and make sure that it's able to read this magnet and says, cool, I found home, I'm set. So if you were to remove this and put this somewhere else, you're going to get an error. What's going to happen is it's going to find home, this is going to spin, and it's never going to find that magnet. So please make sure if you ever replace a Gobo, work on the Gobo rotation. This Gobo specifically with the magnet has to go in the exact same position that you pulled it out from. And here we have our color flag system. It's going to be our CMY plus CTO. And this other end, we have our 7U PC board, and it also controls our fans. So if you get a 7U fan error, it's going to be one of these. We're going to turn this around, and just like everything else, everything runs on our magnetic sensor system. So here we have our sensor, and here we have our magnet, and you could see that we have a label right here that says yell, which is for yellow. And once that magnet reaches the sensor, it knows where it's home. And that's pretty much for every flag system that's in this module. So let's go ahead and check out the PC boards that are still on the fixture. Over here, we have our 11U board. This board controls 2 fans, the one that's back here, and also the one that is on the tilt module. And over here, we have our 10U PC board that gives power to the humidity board that's also on the tilt module. Here we have the PC board that gives the power and the data to the whole head. And then if we go under here behind this little jumper board, we have our 3U PC board. Our 3U PC board is gonna give power and data to all the fans that are hitting the heatsink. So we have the 4 right here. And then if we turn this around, we got 4 more back here. Right here, we have our LED drivers. A good thing to know is that they are different. So you have to make sure that if you have one that goes out, that you order the correct part. A good way to figure out that they're different is the connector labels. So over here, I have J4 and J3. And then on this end, I'm going to have J1 and J2. Also, you could see that the label right here has LED1 and LED2 over here. And right here, this is just a board that jumps the power and the data into the LED. Like always, I hope this helps, and make sure to check out Elation's forums.